Agree, disagree, get angry, I don't care, go to hell. Y'all wanna know what genuinely has made the gaming experience worse? More and more women coming onto the game. Yes, I'm saying that, I'm making that note. I am saying that the more women who play video games are making video games worse.
Hey guys, I know this is different from my usual ASMR content, but I just had a crazy situation go down and I thought it would be cool to cover it. A couple months ago, I was playing Rivals and I was GM at the time, and I just hit GM recently, but I was playing Luna Snow and our other support went Rocket, and we were about to win on Krakoa in overtime, then our Psylocke started freaking out for no reason, and this dude just started screaming at our Rocket to stay on point when this Rocket was already on the point. And after we won, I basically just typed out, telling a Rocket to stay on point has got to be some sort of rage bait. And this guy and the two other people he was trioed with just start calling me a dishwasher and screaming at me because I have a feminine username. It's basically just Alpha Gamer Girl. And then at the end of the game, the Psylocke plugs in his Twitch and it says Capone VO. So I go to check him out and like 5 people were calling me a dishwasher in the chat and saying stuff like, "Bro, no way, another dishwasher." And I was kind of annoyed, but this thing happens pretty much every other game I play, so I just let it go and I moved on with my life. But what do you know, I'm scrolling through TikTok a couple days later, and I consume a lot of Rivals content because I like the gameplay tips I get a lot online, and I stumble upon a TikTok live stream, and the username says Capone VO, and in that same live stream, this dude was just being a dick. Like, someone in chat asked him why he threw their game, and this guy just said, "Oh, since you took my magic, I'm gonna throw your game, and you need to learn your lesson." Like, holy shit, what a loser. And all I could think about was what a dickhead this guy was. But like a couple days ago, Capone VO here, or Tony Talks, I don't know, posted a vid saying that women have ruined video games and started yapping about how a cloak and dagger threw his game, which I think is ironic since this guy is known for throwing games and being a toxic shithead. So he started saying that since the C&D threw his game, women are ruining video games, which is just the most dumbass argument ever. I run into so many toxic guys. Honestly, they usually play DPS. But I never think to myself, holy shit, man, men need to be banned from video games. Anyways, this Capone guy's video gets stitched by a guy named Quad. And I'm just gonna play the TikTok here.
Hey, bro, is this women's fault, bro? Hey, bro. I even found the game you were talking about. In a game where neither of your DPS go some type of anti-dive, where Namor isn't banned, I might as well go at him. What's even funnier is not even a couple seconds into the match. For some reason, you switched to Widow? I'm assuming you're spending your time typing instead of playing the game, or I don't know, not leaving Jasmine to solo heal. You came back at 3:42 and AFK'd in spawn till 3 minutes and 3 seconds. Give me a break. And I actually saw the ult where Jasmine died. She overwalked where she was supposed to be and then just perished. And after that, the fight kind of fell apart. But you know what would have saved you guys? Maybe not spending an entire team fight worth of seconds inside of spawn as Black Widow. In second half, y'all blame Adam Warlock, even though Thing 1 and Thing 2 jumped off the map first. Then the other support goes Spider-Man. I think that this is by far one of the worst cop-outs I've ever heard. And what's even funnier is the same people that are telling you that you're wrong are the same people in your games gapping your shit.
So clearly this guy just sucks at games and will throw when someone doesn't placate him, but he'll be ready to blame half the population for his skill issue. Not to mention that this guy's a freaking EOMM demon. And I tried to check out his Twitch too to see if I could find any older clips, but his account is gone. So, yeah. And I also saw on his account a lot of people were telling Capone to stick to his gaming vids because his political takes were straight ass. Like, this guy was a crazy Charlie Kirk glazer. The same Charlie Kirk, like, he passed away. God rest his soul. I feel bad for his family. But this is the same guy who touted the Great Replacement theory and said that the white race is being replaced by blacks, immigrants, and other people of color. That's basically what the Great Replacement theory is. It's the idea that white people are under threat by anyone who's non-white and their race is going to be destroyed, which I think is also ridiculous. And Charlie Kirk, like, here's the quote, said, "Happening all the time in urban America, prowling blacks go around for fun to target white people. That's a fact. It's happening more and more." And I don't know about you guys, but I feel like Papi Capone here has got some internalized racism to unpack if he thinks this dude was doing any good for society. Along with the fact that this TikToker here is 27 years old, pushing 30, a whole decade older than me. I'm 17, by the way. And that's just insane. Like, damn, is that legit your world outlook at 30? You just cry on Marvel Rivals and pump out these shitty rehearsed TikTok takes? But anyways, I feel a lot better seeing that he's a loser, because at least I'm not a grown-ass man screaming at teenage girls on my comic book video game like he is. But I hope Mr. Capone here can relax a bit and not feel triggered anytime he has a woman in his lobbies. Maybe this can be a new character arc or development for him if he can learn from his actions. But anyways, thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. I really appreciate all of you who subscribe, even though I slack a lot on uploads. But if I've been thinking of making more drama videos if I run into any of that. So let me know, and I can definitely cover stuff I see online as a terminally online individual. But I love you guys. Bye.